On the edge of Willow Creek, Pennsylvania, there's a house no one keeps for long. Realtors list it cheap, buyers rush in, but within a year, sometimes less, they'd leave. Always in the dead of night, never taking everything with them. The curtains stay drawn. The porch light burns out. The mailbox overflows, and the house waits. Megan and Chris didn't believe in cursed houses. They were young, broke, and desperate for a fresh start. When they signed the papers on the 2-story colonial for half its worth, their friends warned them, "That's the Willow Creek house." They laughed it off. A little creaky plumbing and peeling paint? They could handle that. The first week was fine. Better than fine. They painted the nursery for their unborn daughter, fixed up the porch, even hosted a barbecue. Neighbors came by, but only stayed long enough to say welcome and hurry home before dark. The noises began the second week. Footsteps upstairs while they watched TV in the living room. Scratches along the walls at night. Whispering, faint but unmistakable, drifting through the vents. Chris tried to explain it away. Old pipes, settling wood. Megan wasn't convinced. She swore she saw a shadow cross the hallway one afternoon when Chris was at work. A tall figure that didn't move like a person, more like a ripple of smoke. Turned violent. The baby's crib was found in the middle of the room, though Megan had never moved it. The kitchen knives slid off the counter and embedded themselves in the linoleum. One morning, Chris woke to find Megan standing over him, eyes wide, holding the hammer. She dropped it and collapsed, sobbing, swearing she hadn't been awake. Desperate, they went digging into the house's past. What they found sickened them. In 1979, a family of 5 had lived there, the Donovans. The father, a church deacon, claimed the house was a doorway. He started preaching about voices in the walls, eyes in the attic. One night, he butchered his family with an axe and hanged himself in the stairwell. His last words, scrawled in blood on the nursery wall, were, "The child is the key." Megan, nearly 9 months pregnant, wanted to leave immediately. Chris agreed. They packed boxes in frantic silence. But the house wasn't gonna let him go. The night before their move, Megan went into labor. No cell service, the landline dead. Chris ran to the car, but the engine wouldn't start. By the time he got back inside, Megan was gone. He found her upstairs in the nursery, rocking in the crib, humming a lullaby he didn't recognize. In her arms wasn't their baby, but something else. Something pale, wrong. Its mouth stretched too wide, its eyes black as tar. Megan smiled through tears. The house says she belongs here. Chris turned to run, but the door slammed shut. The last thing he heard before the lights went out was his wife's voice, layered with something ancient and inhuman. "Welcome home. No one has lived there since, but the porch light flickers on some nights, as if someone's still inside, waiting." If you enjoyed this chilling story, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends who love a good scare, and subscribe to the channel for more terrifying tales. And remember, turn on the notification bell so you'll never miss what's lurking in the dark.